Today we will tell you how to feed the garlic when it is releasing the arrow and after the arrow has been released. This feeding is aimed at building up a big head of garlic. After all, we eat it. But in addition to the fact that the head should be big, it should be strong, it must be delicious, it should be very well stored, not to begin to vegetate too early, that is to begin to sprout, and of course not to rot, not to dry out or mummify. In general, everything we grow garlic for. First, you have to break out the shoot. The arrow is best broken out when it is still small. Many people grow it to get it a little taller because it is delicious and juicy. It can be fried or pickled, but try to break out the arrow early for a larger head. Until the arrow is broken out, the garlic plant is putting all of its energy into growing massive green leaf mass, and when the arrow has already appeared, in order to form this arrow and to flower, when we break it out, the physiology of the plant changes quite a lot. From that moment the head starts to activate its growth and breadth. It starts to grow outwards and quite actively. She has literally 1 month left to grow, and this month you have to do at least 2 treatments, the ones I'm going to tell you about now. What does garlic need the most right now? This head needs potassium now. Potassium is the #1 element for building up a good crop. That's for sure. That's why we have potassium fertilizers as a solo. Where can we find potassium? Ashes. I never throw ash away. I always use it rationally. But if you want to feed a very high quality, do the following. You have to remember that the head is also a vegetative organ, and all vegetative organs grow on nitrogen, and garlic needs nitrogen for that head to grow. If your soil is poor and not rich in nitrogen, then we add nitrogen to the fertilizer. For 10 liters of water, I add 1 tablespoon of potassium nitrate. If you have nitrogen-rich soils, you put a lot of compost or manure. Then you take half a tablespoon of potassium nitrate and half a tablespoon of potassium sulfate. Then you'll have nitrogen readily available to the roots right away, and you will have plenty of potassium. It's a universally perfect proportion that helps most people. The second thing to remember is that we always feed where there are a lot of hormones. For the head to grow, for it to be tight, elastic, and thick, you have to give the right hormone. What hormone is there right now? That hormone is auxin, so this feeding can be very well supplemented with hormones. You can take any kind of rooting agent based on indolyl butyric acid. You have to use a preparation that contains a lot of auxin hormones, natural hormones. It also protects against all kinds of yellowing and rotting, which is very important right now. But you can actually get auxin for free at all. Take half a liter of nitrate. You don't have to cut anything. If you eat a plant-based diet, eat a lot of greens and vegetables, then you can take half a liter of human urine of your own and on this diet and pour in these 10 liters here and it'll be alright. Hormone supplementation too. Also in each feed, we add biopreparations, which we grew ourselves back in the winter. These are such biopreparations. 1. Phytosporin, the active ingredient of Bacillus subtilis. 2. Auxin, aqueous suspension of the bacterium Pseudomonas aureofaciens. 3. Trichobite, Trichoderma fungi, 4. Azotophyte, Azotobacter chr. 5. Phaedacter, Bacillus subtilis. 6. Mycorrhiza, Glomus. We recommend that you watch a separate video about their making on our channel. Further, everything is very simple. You take 1 liter of top dressing and pour it into a watering can with 9 liters of water. We use a drip irrigation system for fertilizing. It saves a lot of effort and time. You pour this dressing on 2 linear meters of your garlic plants. The result will be a very good head of garlic. You should do 2 fertilizations before you harvest your garlic. The last feeding should be done at least 2 weeks before harvesting the garlic. Should garlic be watered during this phase? When the bulb starts to build up, heavy watering is essential. If you water your garlic, then you will have a very good harvest for storage, and when dried, it will dry out to its natural state and store beautifully. If you do these basic jobs on your garlic, the bulbs will be fully heavy and the harvest will please you. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. See you again soon.
Камеру. Подивись камеру. Подивись камеру.